great community.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm persuaded, Tina,
Yes, you are.
that one of the yes, I am, that one of the things that makes for a great community is having a role in it, right? Having something to offer your community. And that's why we're so glad to have Menachem Niespec with OperationKidEquip.org back in studio. Welcome, Menachem.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we've been loving moving your millions of books on Saturdays with you as you've got this new facility you're going to move to, a little bigger, better space, more programming available for kids.
Yes, bigger, better, and hopefully we can increase the services more as time goes on.
Well, you know, as I say, it's important to have something to offer your community. You know what it does for not what it does for the community and for the person. How important is volunteerism to make life good, do you think?
I think volunteerism is very important because people have different passions. People have different things that they like to do, and what better way than to give it back, into the community. Volunteering can be anything from, going on a regular basis to a food pantry.
Yeah.
To doing something once a month, once a quarter, once a year.
Yeah.
I've also been a big fan of, it's called, micro volunteering.
Sure.
Where you have a small little project that you can go in and do, to give back to the community, and then you can walk away and it's no longer a burden.
Right. Yeah. Well, when you head up a big operation like Operation Kid Equip, you recognize that sometimes it can be a burden, right? And yet the volunteer can come touch the community, have a role, have an impact, and really kind of add to the quality of their own life in the process. Remember that happiness study?
I was going to bring that up.
Go ahead, say that.
Well, part of it was one of the things that makes people happiest is volunteering, giving back, helping other people. And like you like to say, what else are we here for?
And in fact, I remember that particular study, because it interested me so much, cited that people who give at least 2 hours a week really rank much higher on a happiness scale that psychologists had figured out how to. And that's probably true. As you think about some of the people that come help out at Operation Kid Equip, you can probably identify how that lifts them.
Well, and we're a mostly volunteer organization, and so we rely on volunteers. But what I have found is it's one thing to make a donation of money. It's one thing to make a donation of product. But when somebody can actually come in and be engaged with the community or be engaged with the population being served, it makes a big difference. We've had people who have worked in our center for a good year and a half. They were faithful, but they just weren't really that inspired. But the minute we took them out to a community distribution, or they were able to hand a book or crayons to a child, it changed, and they become like I would say reinvigorated. So I could totally see how that fits in with the happiness.
Yeah. American Dreamer, you're listening to Michigan Real Talk. We're talking about what makes life good really, and we have Menachem Niespec with OperationKidEquip.org in studio.